Mr. Chaudhary, what are these?
My lord, this is regarding the fixed pay part. It will be covered by your lordship judgment. In fact, in the earlier judgment, my lord, paragraph 166 to 179, lordship has dealt with this aspect.
Judgment has been reported.
No, I've got a copy, my lord. I see. It has been reported also.
So is it covered by
There, when lordship said directed us to consider a pay scale, lordship had taken into account the fact that teachers and tutors, well, they should have some equality in the service. But here, these are non-teaching staff totally. Non-teaching staff. These cases relate to the non-teaching staff. So the teacher-tutor comparison would not come in. My humble submission. That is one part of it. They have also challenged Section 4, my lord, of the 2018 Act. These are two different acts actually you are talking about. One was a provincialization of the teaching staff, and this is the provincialization of non-teaching staff. They're totally different chapters. So that analogy, if we try to draw here, there we had a teacher to see whether they should be getting a scale or not. But here there is nothing, my lord. That case we had given them a simple fixed pay. Here what we have given is the minimum wages. And it will be as per the minimum wages. Every time it is devised, we are giving them the revision. So that part may be required to be addressed separately in my humble submission, my lord. Otherwise, if lordship things fit, my lord, issue. Rather, my lord, I'll just put it the other way around. Now, in the case of teacher and tutor, there's a question of qualification was involved. Here, that aspect is also not there. Now, your lordship's view is, if somebody is a government servant for all practical purpose, when it comes to pay, that was a larger issue which your lordships addressed. Whether a fixed pay concept can be made applicable. Your lordships took the view, no. Yes, if somebody is in the lower echelon, if somebody is having lesser qualification, he may get lesser pay scale. But there has to be a pay scale. There is no question of any fixed pay being given to a government servant. So that was a very larger issue which your lordship has decided. Now certainly, and their mind was the question was somebody having some qualification, that's why he's been made teacher. Somebody was having lesser education, therefore they will make tutor. That is not even there. It's a non-teaching stuff. So same schedule, my lord. There they were slightly more. It was 12,400. Now it is 8,000, 9,000, something like this. In my humble submission, my lord, of course they may argue that's a different issue, but I don't think there is any scope for any taking a different view in these kinds of matters.
But that's all right. But the point is, since you raised it,
yes, let them heard. They have a right to address. We are not saying no with that, but then we'll deal with it, my lord, if they come up with such an argument.
So these matters are ready as regards pleadings, ready for hearing. All cases.
Oh, if it is Diana, they have not filed their reply. They will find their reply to it. Now the issue has become shorter. I'll file a short affidavit.
Any appeal preferred against this judgment? To you?
No. To my knowledge, no.
No. Not that side?
Not yet.
Mr. Saitan, will you?
We are not filing appeal in the other case. We are only filing a review application because of 2-3 observations which may create some problem in future.
Which are those? Can you just indicate?
One is that one observation of that of the 2000 Act, 11 Act is also applicable. Some rights have been accrued on that also. So it lordship is giving equal status to 2017 Act vis-a-vis 2011 Act. The 11th Act was already set aside. So there cannot be any right accrued from that Act. That one line observation is very damaging, maybe in our future cases. Otherwise, lot of cases will come, they will claim their rights on the basis of 2011 Act in one paragraph.
So, all right.
We have already drafted. It will be filed.
Perhaps those observations were made in the context of Section 6 of the...
That clarification will also may help us. But some clarification will be required.
What do you have to say on this?
On this case, we will file the affidavit in the other case. And lordship may fix up the matter for final disposal maybe in the new year.
Obviously, it has to be in the new year. But will you be available in the new year?
Yes, in the year. Only from tomorrow till 19th I am not available. 20th I will be available. Then there is a application of it.
Let the affidavit be...
Yes, let us file that.
How much time is required?
2 weeks time will be sufficient for us.
All right. Mr. K. N. Chaudhary, that is senior counsel, listed by Mr. S. Potter. And counsel has appeared for the petitioners in these two petitions. Mr. D. Satya, learned Advocate General Assam, assisted by Mr. R. Manundar, learned Standing Counsel Education Department, has appeared for the respondents and seeks 3 weeks' time to file counter affidavit in both these petitions. Since the request is not opposed, same stands allowed. Let these matters be listed after the counter affidavits are filed or after 4 weeks, whichever is earlier. Necessary orders. Listed for necessary orders. What is 5 and 6?